Hello, welcome to the Series about Rugby League Bet Review for tonight's live game. It's a top of the table clash. Wigan travel to Warrington, travel to the A49. Well, it's actually first against third, but the winners tonight will be top of the Super League. Obviously, Wigan for 24 hours with Catalan win at Hull. These teams only played again 4 weeks ago. Obviously, Warrington ran out very quite comfortable winners, really. I think the teams will be pretty much the same. Bear in mind, Sandow went up quite early in that game. Wigan, they're getting players back slowly. Williams comes back tonight, but they're still missing Tompkins, McElroy and Manfredi, just to name but a few. I think Tompkins and Manfredi aren't far away. Obviously, Mickey Matt's going to be out for the rest of the season. I don't really see much has changed since that game a month ago. Warrington won this quite comfortably. They've only lost one at home. That was the Saints game just about 3 weeks ago. Obviously, they still didn't play well against Saints, but obviously we mentioned before that they did actually manage to outscore Saints try-wise. They just couldn't land the kicks, but I think Gilly's getting fitter and fitter now. So if he's kicking, you definitely think that if they level on tries with Wigan, they'll win the game. That's for certain. I mean, I can't really believe the odds for this, to be honest. Warrington are only like 4-5 with our new betting partners, Michael, betting to win the game. Now, Wigan about 11-10. That doesn't very value. I mean, basically, with home advantage, they're basically saying that these two teams met as they are now on a neutral venue, Wigan would be good 2 4 point favourites to win the game. And I really can't see that. I mean, obviously Warrington got a much better goal. Wigan's only +5. It just went over with that late try from Sargent last week. That actually took them into plus they've been where they are in the league with a minus goal difference. If it wasn't for that late try. I just don't see that for me. I don't have Wigan favourites at the moment, not with the players that they're missing. Maybe when they get them all back, that's be a different story. I still think they won't win much this year if they don't get a replacement for Mickey Mack. I keep saying that every week, and I really believe that. Wigan do need a hooker. Darryl Clark was a man on steel a few years ago at Castleford. He seems to be, he's struggling in his first year at Wire, but he seems to be getting better and better now. He really is starting to dominate the ruck area. I do like Warrington. I think this stage of the season they are probably the best side. They deservedly top on points difference. They've obviously got Wigan and Catalan breathing down the necks, but I do really think that Warrington can win this. Like I said, they played that game a month ago. They were very very comfortable. There's nothing really in either side suggests that anything's going to change tonight. We've got looking at a winning margin. That'll probably be where my value lies. Probably somewhere between about 6 to 15 point home win. I mean, you can get 6 to 10, 11 to 15. You just obviously split your stake. I mean, that'll work out about 5 to 2 if you split them two stakes. That's kind of where I see this game finishing tonight. If you did disagree with me and fancy Wigan, I'd probably take the 2 or 4 point start that you can get on the handicap. But I just 11 to 10. I don't really understand that. I mean, okay, they've won the last two at home, but they were very very scratchy wins at Huddersfield. Obviously, there was the controversy with Bateman going to see the referee at half time. I think probably a bit overplayed controversy, if I'm honest, last week. But I mean, I think Huddersfield should have been out of sight in the first half. I really do. And they've only won twice this season. And the week before again, Castleford, who were in die form at the moment, really got beat home to OKR last week. They were leading at half time against Wigan. They were give the Warriors a real scare. So, and obviously them two games come before the absolute drubbing that Wigan took on the last travels when they got stuffed at Wakefield. So I really don't understand this 11 to 10. First try scores, I think you've probably got to look towards Ben Curry. He's fourth in the try score list. We actually tipped him up 150 to 1. Actually back to me to weigh myself. He's about 12 to 1 to score the first try. That's really, really good value. And they've done the bit to look for, especially with raining. I do think these teams will take the 2 points if they get a chance early. There's been some quite low scoring encounters between these two. So, you can get a bet on the first scoring play being a penalty. There could be a bit of value there if that's your fancy. Finally, the man of the match is about a sixth name log jam at the top of the betting list. All but single figure odds. You don't normally see that. It really, really is hard to choose. I mean, for Wigan, Bateman, I thought, we might be biased. We tipped him last week, but I really don't see any reason, to go off Bateman. I think he was quite unlucky not to get man of the match last week, so I would just favour Bateman. I mean, Williams is coming back, but you think he might take him a game to settle. As for the why, again, there's so many different people like that you can't rule out, like Chris Hill, Ratchford, Gidley, but I just probably favour Darryl Clark. Like I mentioned before, he's in big form at 8 to 1. I mean, you've even got our man of the match tip Curry. He's 8 to 1, 8 or 9 to 1 to be man of the match as well. So this is really tight at the top of the betting. Really, really tough one for this. So obviously I wouldn't be going mad, but I'd probably just favour Darryl Clark at 8 to 1 and Bateman at about 8, 9 to 1. Like I said, it's going to be a cracking game to watch. These are always very high, intense affairs between these two. The start of the decade of the 2010, 11, 12. These were kind of the dominant teams in the league. Obviously, they won the grand finals, but as the league seasons went, these were kind of the dominant teams. So that should be a really good game tonight. Enjoy it. We'll be back tomorrow Huddersfield Leeds, who'd have thought that over the basement battle. Like I say, as always, please gamble responsibly, and if you're having a bet, check out our new betting partners, Micro Betting. We'll see you later. Cheers. Ta-ra.